Good afternoon, good morning, everyone. My name is Lorna Taylor, and I am the Associate Vice Chancellor for Academics at Daymar Colleges. And today we're going to talk a little bit about best practices for your first day of class as a faculty member. That first day of class can be nerve-wracking. It can be exciting. So we want to be sure that we're providing all the quick tips we can to help faculty really feel comfortable in the classroom, come up with some good ideas, things that you can do that first day to really get students engaged from day one. I can tell you the most important days of class are those first initial days. If you engage students from the beginning and you consistently do so throughout the course, students are more likely to succeed. They're more likely to be retained. They are more likely to engage in learning and instruction in their other courses as well. So you're doing your other faculty members a favor as well by doing a fantastic job that first day, because it will get the students excited about the term, get the students engaged in classes so that as they move forward, they continue to learn, engage, and participate. So that's really important. So one of the first things to do when you have that first day of class is to be sure to introduce yourself. I know that sounds obvious, but making sure you smile, that you tell the students how excited you are to teach that course. Talk about yourself a little bit. Tell them your background. Let them know what experience you have in the field that may apply to the course. That can be really important for how that course may best support them, may best suit their needs as they go out into the field. All of that really provides value. And your education, your experience, your background, all of those things really add to that educational experience for the students and help to set the tone for the class. You wouldn't have been hired as a faculty member if you weren't a fantastic instructor, someone that we know will excel in the classroom and that has great experience in the field. So use that to your advantage and speak with the students about your background as one of the first things that you do. And again, with a smile, with excitement, with enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is very contagious. So we know if you share enthusiasm about the topic, you share enthusiasm about teaching the students, that will be contagious for the students and they'll be excited as well. So the next thing you want to do is be sure to review the syllabus. Again, another obvious one, and I know in academics we talk about the syllabus a lot, but going through the syllabus piece by piece can be really important. The syllabus can have pieces about classroom management, classroom expectations. It can include the grading structure, what to expect from the course, what types of homework assignments and projects the students can expect. All of those things are really important. Setting those expectations from day one makes all the difference. When they can expect for assignments to be due, how much time they can expect to be spending on the assignments and the reading and so on. Should they be spending an hour reading, or should they expect to spend 15 hours reading per week? Those sort of expectations being set from day one will help you as the faculty member to better support your students throughout the term and refer back, hey, remember what we reviewed on the syllabus? Let's go back and talk through it, make sure you understand. And again, the students will, again, from that very beginning day, understand what they need to do as students, which is important. It's also important, I think, through that process to talk about what they can expect from you. So whether that's grading deadlines, you'll be grading all work within 48 hours. You'll be, responding to emails and communications within 24 hours, that they can expect to have exciting, engaging projects when they come to class. Maybe talk about some guest speakers, some field trips you'll be taking. All of that will really help, again, to show that you're sharing that responsibility with the students, that you have responsibilities, they have responsibilities, and you're going to be sure to hold up your end of the bargain with them. So again, you're providing that consistency. So we talked about projects, guest speakers, field trips. So showcasing the course content is really important too. So making sure that you're coming up with projects that the students can participate, especially on that first day. Creating a project, bring props, bring things to do, get the students excited. Okay, this is your chance to really, entice them with all the things you're going to talk about during the term. It's exciting. Your class is exciting. We know it is. So get them excited about it. And in the process, get the students talking to one another. So now that you've introduced yourself, you talked about the syllabus, you discussed expectations, now you can get them talking to one another. So they have that peer support. So they build those peer relationships. Again, we know that helps with retention, that helps with student success. So it will help you as an instructor and a faculty member to, again, continue to engage those students. They're more likely to show up if they build those peer connections. So be sure to do that. Create icebreakers, create projects where they're engaging with one another, solving a problem, doing something interesting, getting excited about that course content. Be personable. Make sure that you are, letting the students know that you're a human being. If you're an online instructor, making sure that you're including a little information about your background, things you enjoy. I think it's pretty commonplace at this point in time to see faculty members online sharing a little bit about themselves. With a student that may not engage with a faculty member in real time, live chat or a video session, especially online, sometimes it's tough to see that person as a human being and not just an instructor, not just a robot online that's grading their work and communicating via email, right? So letting students know that you are a human being, I think that goes a long way. Students are certainly going through a lot. They have families, they have work, all sorts of things. So letting them know that you have the same thing. You're there to support them, and to know that, you're going to be there to help them every step of the way, and setting that tone from day one, talking about your availability outside of class, if you're willing to help students, answer questions, provide tutoring, whatever that is, that you want them to be excited about the coursework and ask questions and engage with you. I think that's really important, that you're available. You are a support for them. That's very important. And talking a little bit about that again on the first day, if you're a ground instructor, is important as well. So again, just talking a little bit about yourself, not spending, again, 30, 45 minutes, an hour, but certainly, again, touching on, you have a family, you're a human being, you understand that things happen, and letting students know it's important as things come up throughout their lives, throughout the course of the course itself, that they're communicating with you what's happening so that you can best support them in their learning throughout the course of that term. That's really important. So certainly, again, showcasing the course content, have the students work together, build those peer relationships, show them that you're a human being, making sure that they are reviewing the syllabus. If you're an online instructor, make sure, and if you're a hybrid instructor, make sure that you're posting your first discussion post right away, because when students go in there initially, they may go in even before that first hybrid class meeting, if you have one. They need to know there's someone out there. So they're not just posting work out into the ether and there's nobody out there responding. The instructor is already in there enticing them to participate. Oh, I'm in the right place. My instructor's already posted. I know this is where I'm supposed to be that first week. So that all makes a difference. Posting announcements each week, posting in the discussion post each week, the first one to post, and then responding to each student's main post, letting them know, hey, I care that you participated. I care about your feedback. And providing that safe environment where students know they can share their background, their feedback, they can share their own perspectives when appropriate. I think that's all really important. And you create that safe space that very first day. So letting students know what type of communication is appropriate. Do you need them to raise their hand? Are you going to be having debates? Are you going to be allowing them to each individually provide feedback or life experiences, those kinds of things? What type of communication is professional, both online and in the classroom? Some of those expectations will be set with the syllabus. You're reviewing the syllabus. Some of those you'll need to review additionally. But again, letting them know that professional communication at all times, respecting one another's perspectives is critical, and that it won't be tolerated to do otherwise. That's really important, because that helps for the whole classroom to set that safe space where they feel open to share their perspectives, and that's how we learn. And having, a different perspective than another instructor is also okay. I think that's a really important part of students' sort of diverse educational experiences. So again, sharing your background, being willing to open up and share some of those experiences that you've had in the field can make a difference. And again, that's okay. Having a student that has just one instructor throughout an entire program can be a disservice to them in the end in the field, because we all have different bosses, different coworkers, different experiences depending on what field or area we decide to go into. So having different instructors with different perspectives, learning from different students with different perspectives, all of that is a very important part of the learning process. So creating that safe space is important. But be you. Be sure that you are, showing your enthusiasm, that you are showing how excited you are to teach the students, and you're showing genuine care and compassion for them as people, and for their learning, that you really want to see them succeed, that you believe in each of them. We've all had that instructor that at the very first day of class said, "I've never given out an A in this class." Well, we all know how defeating that feels, and we certainly don't want to do that to our students. We want to let them know the expectations and how they can earn an A. What is expected of them as a student to earn that, and providing quality feedback throughout the course of the term, and certainly from day one, so they understand what to do, what's expected, what type of quality work they need to be doing. All of that is really, really important. So I know that's a lot of information, a lot of things to process for that first day. But again, come up with fun ideas, communicate with the students, get them engaged with one another. Creating that initial first day activity-based or project-based lesson plan is absolutely critical to get them engaged again from day one. And again, most importantly, have fun. If you're having fun, the students will have fun. And again, that's contagious. It will carry over into their other courses. It will show in their student success scores and their retention rates for the course. All those things are important. So enjoy yourself, have fun, care about our students. Follow up with them if they're absent. Make sure you're entering advising and feedback notes into Campus View, so that other advisors and instructors know how to best support that student. All those things are really important. But again, have fun, enjoy yourself, and we'll have more information coming up on additional tips and techniques for instructors in the classroom. And we look forward to talking to you then. Thank you.